The kit Plugins NP A67 is a preamp EQ combo plugin that emulates the vintage all-tech tube preamp mixers used at Norman Petty Studios, famously used on hit records from the 1950s. Right out of the gate, I can say that this won't be an EQ and preamp for everyone, because it really has a sonic signature. Kit Plugins calls this a vintage character. But you can also throw in upfront, focused or even thin sounding depending on which audio you use. When you load in the plugin, the first impression is that the plugin sounds somewhat underwhelming. At default, the plugin can be about 1.5 to 4 decibels lower in level. This depends on which audio you use, because the plugin, again at default, has a sharp roll-off of the low end, which starts at 200 Hz. You can improve this a bit by enabling the low-pass filter. It almost gets linear when you turn it up, but when you go past 35 Hz, this filter becomes pretty much a resonant filter with a very sharp roll-off, which you absolutely can use to your advantage. If you keep this sonic signature in mind, you can get great results in my opinion. Check this vocal.
I haven't seen your face in this town. I hope you're not a danger, 'cause I think I'll keep you around. This energy I can't resist. Do I know your name? Have I seen your face before? You're making me drown in your kiss, and living me keep wanting more. The touch, so foreign.
I reduced a bit of the mid-range and used the filters to bring out the high end and roll off the low end. The signal is quite loud. That means the vocal benefits from some nice saturation and the built-in compression that comes with that. On acoustic guitar you can get something like this. With the NP A67, everything sounds more controlled and polished for sure. If you like this breakdown so far, please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and hit that little like button to stay up to date on the latest new plugins. Cover songs is probably one of the many types of songs you would love to do, but uploading to a streaming platforms is always a hassle due to copyrights and required fee because you cover an original song. DistroKid makes this very easy for you when you have a DistroKid subscription. Use my link in the description to get 7% off of your first year on a DistroKid. The EQ of the NP A67 is placed after the preamp. You can hear that when you change, for instance, the low end. The saturation and distortion don't change, but the low end increases. If EQ was placed before the preamp, you would get something like this. Let me show with a separate EQ plugin. You hear the actual distortion change. If you want more saturation or distortion on the higher end, you do need to change the incoming sound with an extra EQ. Now let's dive in a bit deeper on the EQ. Take the label bass with a grain of salt. This one changes the frequencies from 250 Hz and under, but it has a sharp peak around that 250 Hz. It's more lower mids or the higher part of the low end. No deep basses with this one. The mid-band range is rather small and covers from 200 Hz to 2.5 kHz. This mid-band is best suited to bring out instruments or reduce more obnoxious parts. It's rather surgical. The treble is high up at around 12 kHz. The fun starts when you enable the high-pass filter. Besides changing the high frequencies, the entire spectrum changes, down to the low end. When you combine the preamp with all these EQ bands, you can lift a raw drum recording from this to this. In my opinion, the plugin shines on material that doesn't have a very deep low end to begin with. So vocals, acoustic guitar, synth pads, leads and so on. I wouldn't use it on a master in most cases, but otherwise the kit Plugins NP A67 has a very interesting flavor. I would try it out for yourself and find out if it fits in your audio toolshed.